from all of the sources that I've been talking to or listening to, it seems like we're right in the beginning phases of the recession slash depression that's been looming, and a lot of that's from the Fed rate hikes that have been going on, which is part of the reason why these first two banks failed. Now there's going to be more to come, and as they keep raising these rates, you're going to see more things start to fail, and this is by design. They're trying to get a hold of inflation by raising the rates, putting people out of work, right? Because when they raise these rates, it's cheap, it's more expensive to borrow money, right? And so these companies that usually borrow money for payroll, there's a whole thing that they got going. Not all of them, but some of them do. They can't borrow that money anymore because it's too expensive, and they keep trying to do it, and at some point it just gets to the point where it's like, dude, we just can't do this anymore, and they have to go out of business. But this is being done on purpose, right? So somehow in their equations, raising the rates will raise the unemployment, right? It'll raise the unemployment rate, and then inflation somehow will go down because nobody can afford to buy anything. I don't know how that makes sense, but I know that seems to be what's happening. So who knows, man? I mean, you don't know what's real anymore or not. There's just too many things that are
Nah, and that's exactly it. These people are trying to break us. They're not trying to break the banks. They're trying to break us. And how do we know that all of this was going to happen? Because you had people like Jeff Bezos, of all people, who came out in November and was telling us, save your money. Do not spend your money. He knew what was coming. These people know what's coming.
Oh yeah, Bezos and all of them. He wasn't the only one. There was like probably, I think Bezos did it. There was three other ones that came out and said the same shit. Like, hey, I wouldn't be if Jeff Bezos is the one of the guy that wants you to spend money is telling you, hey, you better fucking put your eggs in a basket and not make any big purchases. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
you're a fool if you don't listen.